Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
The punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Right two. Yellow, 22.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Gibbs. Jukes a man, he's running free. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
This time it's a passing play. Screen here for Gibbs. And they make this stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And the Lions have a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Down. Hut.
Go left side, and St. Brown has it. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Vikings nothing. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
McCarthy throwing right away. Buys time, rolling right. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And that'll bring up second down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Hooks up with Anthony Gould, complete. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. New set of downs from the 37. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish off their opening drive. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And this is lofted deep down the middle. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready.
Gibbs scores. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
operating from the gun. It's McCarthy. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Have him gain up about a handful there. Terrion Arnold in on the stop.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Let's go. 18. Pioneer. Viking 18. Go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. On the move, headed right. Throws this one deep down the right side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Lions get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
A gain of 15 there. And that is good for Detroit first down.
A gain of 15. And the Lions first down.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Come on, set.
They give to Gibbs on the option. Found some good space on that run, Brock. It's a gain of 8 in enemy territory.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Here we go. Black shot. Black, 95.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Lions have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. The Lions out in front. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Drill, 52. Shot, 17. Blue striker. Hut.
Here's a throw. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Hut.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Dallas Turner there to bring him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Let's go now. Strike. 10 blocks. Ready.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's making a bid for it. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Ready. Ready.
Gibbs now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Ready.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
On the double.
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down.
Down. Green Jack, blue, 32. Set, go.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. Good running, he rips off about 7. They're still short. Fourth down coming up.
And that's a case where defensively you've got to keep your eyes in the backfield and be ready if they go with that drop play. Even an extra second to react, well, it gives them room for a gain just like that. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Trap 60, trap 60. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
To number 89.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
60 Mavericks. Come on. Set. 19 Tiger. 79 Bronco. 19 Tiger. 19. Go.
McCarthy looking to throw. Chased out to his right. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40.
Gain of 10 yards.
They get an even 10 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Set up. Viking 18. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 70 Timberwolves.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Take over.
Here's McCarthy to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Let's go now. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Third and long for him here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Lions take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. They've helped them get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. Now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build the momentum and build on this lead.
Let's go. Hut.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Steal. Black. Set.
Setting up to throw. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions parlay the interception into points. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. McPherson at the point after. Pressure off left, and it's blocked. Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Return coming from the 6. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Now after that snap, there's an injured Lion still out there. We'll get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Dumped off to his running back. Down the sideline to the 45. And he's out of bounds. But what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Cougar 19.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. We've set it downs for him from the 31. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate, that the corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Forced out to his right. That one's complete to Chimere DK. And he's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. 18 Cardinals. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Chop 60. Check go.
Back-to-back carries here. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Shot. 70 Lions. Right there. 19 tight.
Now it's McCarthy. Escapes the... And they take this in for the score. The Vikings chop some of the lead off before the half. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that could create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Black, cut.
Throwing off the play fake. He lofts one deep, center of the field. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Down. 52 blue. Double 38. Ready.
1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
Gibbs again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
On the ball. Hustle.
Close to the hurry up here.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
17. Set.
They'll run. It's Gibbs. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown.
Touchdown.
The Lions will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. McPherson at the point after. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they'll decline this and take the result.
McPherson set to
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Fielded at the 7. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
McPherson set to kick
Here's
off.
McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff now out of the gun. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Hey, hey, check that. Ready? Cougar 19. Viking 18.
McCarthy throwing here. Hits him on the out route. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. He gets 6 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
So 1st down from the 41.
Left check, Panther. 18 Cardinals.
Now McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, sack.
There's a dive up the middle. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet, but the players and coaches won't forget about it. I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time they really need to pick up a few yards.
70 Lions. Go.
Going to the ground again on first. This is going to be down to just about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Another carry for him. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
No, no. Let's go now. 60 Eagles.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
79 Broncos. Sack. 19 Tiger. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Got TK complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Hawk 70.
McCarthy to throw it. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Lions take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You knew it before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Let's go now. Check. Yellow, 43. Sharp, 17. 10 cycles.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. So the false start backs him up. This is 2nd down and 9.
Set. Cut.
Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Ready.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Here we go. 6. Leather. Black. Next cut.
He's dropping back to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. And 4th and 4 coming up. The Lions readying for the punt. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yep, 7 Pirates, Cowboy 80. Go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Completed. He is rocked. That ball's free. The Lions get to it. Not much return after the fumble, but they will take over inside the red zone.
I think the phrase, Kate, blood in the water, comes to mind in this spot. There was a chance to get aggressive and attack them being backed up close to the end zone. Can't imagine that decision paying off in a better fashion than that.
And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. McPherson at the point after. Coming in from the right, and they blocked it! They blocked it!
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel like the whole sideline gets deflated, but I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams, and you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is, so making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Set.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Escapes the pocket.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the next, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He's got a man left. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's going to be the Vikings who have the football, Brock, but given that score, they're going to need points every time out from here on. So 1st down from the 41.
Let's go. 7.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. Downfield to DK. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 32.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. It is caught left side. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Complete to number 25.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Handoff on second and short. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Here's McCarthy to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19.
McCarthy trying again on second down. He's running with it. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
The handoff on third and short. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Cut near the goal line. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They give it to the back of the zone read. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
Lions 36, Vikings 20. Jack Fox.
Fox now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the 36-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready, ready. 22 minutes.
Back to throw. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
To the air on 3rd and long. The Vikings bring pressure, and they've got him. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They'll bring out the punter here. And it ends up a good return for them. Up past their own 40.
First and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Go! Riggs! 18 guard. 10 through 11. 10 through 11. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, ready.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. Buys time, rolling right. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
14 yards.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Set Cougar 19. 18, Pioneer.
McCarthy looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. New set of downs for them from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
70 Timberwolf. Buffalo 18.
First and 10. It's McCarthy. Throw left side, complete. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And that leaves him with third and short.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Here's the give on third and short. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here's McCarthy, first and 10. This one's caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. Here's McCarthy leading them to the line. They're going for 2.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. And he can't take the completion across. Defense on him fast and bringing him down to deny the 2-point conversion.
Jack Fox set to
That lead
kick off.
trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
First down, and they go right back to it. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready. Set. Ready.
They give it to him again. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. The run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
The Vikings into the nickel for this 3rd down play.
Set. Ready. Blue 32. Check. Hut.
Back to the well again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He was brought down by
Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
It's now 4th down and less than a yard.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Ready, ready. Fight, 6:45. So I'm ready. 43 rail.
Trying to get it on the keeper. And he will have the Lions first down, and they can start to celebrate now. This one's over. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
2-yard line.
Sign quarterback run here. So the Lions get the win on the road. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row.